Most people do not fail in life because they lack talent. They fail simply because they stop too soon. You have probably seen it happen. Someone starts going to the gym and quits after 2 weeks, or they start a new project and vanish after a month. The true difference between average individuals and highly successful people is usually just consistency. But why is being consistent so incredibly difficult? The biggest thing most people misunderstand is that the human brain is not naturally designed to care about long-term goals. Instead, your brain is wired to prioritize immediate comfort and instant rewards. This biological wiring is exactly why scrolling through social media feels effortless, while studying or working out feels like a massive chore. Your brain absolutely loves instant dopamine. But consistency operates on a completely different timeline. Consistency requires delayed rewards. You do not get physically fit after one single workout, and you do not build a successful business after just 1 week of effort. Because the ultimate results are delayed, your brain often misinterprets your hard work as completely pointless. This biological impatience brings us to the most dangerous phase of self-improvement, the invisible progress stage. This is the phase where improvement is genuinely happening internally, but there is absolutely no visible proof of it yet on the outside. For example, someone trying to lose weight might put in intense effort, but look exactly the same for an entire month before any physical changes appear. Most people give up during this invisible progress stage. They do not quit because they are incapable, but because human beings struggle immensely to stay committed when their results are invisible. Modern life makes this even harder. Constant exposure to short-form content, endless scrolling, and instant entertainment trains the brain to expect immediate emotional payoffs. Over time, this dopamine overstimulation makes deep work feel painful, reading feel extremely slow, and ordinary productive tasks feel completely underwhelming. When your brain is constantly expecting a high level of instant stimulation, pushing through the quiet. When progress feels slow, most people try to rely on motivation to keep going, which is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Motivation is a terrible system because it is completely unreliable. It fluctuates daily based on how much you slept, your stress levels, your mood, your hormones, and your emotions. If your success is entirely dependent on feeling motivated or ready, your progress will always be unstable. You have likely experienced this cycle. A new month begins, you feel a surge of motivation, and you create a massive, perfect plan. For a few days, everything is amazing. Then you have a bad day, your energy drops, stress hits, and suddenly the entire routine collapses. The reality is that highly consistent people do not feel motivated all the time. They simply stop negotiating with themselves. Consistency comes from building automatic systems that remove friction. If starting a workout requires planning, finding motivation and intense effort just to begin, you will likely fail. But if your gym time is firmly scheduled, your clothes are already laid out, and the routine is simplified, you have removed the friction, making consistency much easier. The smartest form of discipline is actually reducing your daily need for discipline through environment design. If you want to read more, keep your books highly visible. If you want to stop doom scrolling, increase the friction by logging out of apps, deleting distractions, or keeping your phone in another room during work. The easier a good habit is to start, the more likely your brain is to repeat it. Furthermore, you must avoid the perfectionism trap. The all-or-nothing mindset destroys consistency. Many people believe that if they miss one workout or have one bad morning, the entire week is ruined, so they quit entirely. Consistency is about repetition, not perfection. If you planned a 1-hour workout but feel completely exhausted, do 15 minutes. If you meant to study for 3 hours, study for 20 minutes. The primary goal is simply keeping the habit alive. Modern culture constantly pushes fast results, but meaningful progress is inherently slow. Consistency functions exactly like investing. The early stages look completely unimpressive, but eventually, the momentum compounds into something massive. Small actions repeated consistently for years will always outperform a massive burst of effort that only lasts a few weeks. Stop waiting for perfect motivation or the perfect time to start. Build your systems, track your visible progress, and become the person who never fully stops showing up. To survive the invisible progress stage when your brain wants to quit, you need to use visual tracking. Your brain responds incredibly well to visible progress. Using a calendar, checklist, or streak tracker provides visual evidence of your consistency, proving to your brain that you are taking action even if the physical results are not there yet. You may not see a physical change in the mirror immediately, but seeing 20 completed workouts on paper creates powerful psychological momentum. This visual proof eventually leads to the most important step, an identity shift. Most people focus solely on goals, like saying, I want to lose weight or I am trying to be productive. However, long-term behavior is driven by identity. When you shift your mindset from, I am trying to work out, to I'm someone who trains consistently, everything changes. Humans naturally behave according to their self-identity,